Think you absolutely must do in 2026. Not should, not maybe, must. If you miss it, the next few years will be much harder than they need to be. You might expect me to talk about motivation at work, about performance, about engagement, about productivity, but today I won't, because work is not everything, and pretending it is one of the biggest mistakes of our time. Let's be honest, most people don't live for their work, they work to live. Work pays the bills of your real life, your evenings, your weekends, your freedom. And yet we've built a culture where identity, value and self-worth are almost entirely tied to professional success. That illusion is about to collapse. Artificial intelligence is not just another tool, it is reshaping the very definition of work. Roles will disappear, skills will become obsolete, entire careers will be redefined faster than most organizations and most individuals can adapt. And here's the uncomfortable truth: working harder will not protect you. So no, in 2026 the most important thing is not to be more motivated at work. The one thing you absolutely must do in 2026 is this: develop a personal passion outside of work. A real one. Not something optimized for LinkedIn, no. Not a side hustle, not a productivity hack, but a passion, an activity that exists for no other reason than the pleasure of doing it. Something deeply personal, even selfish. It might be music, writing, craftsmanship, sport, art, research, restoration, learning something completely useless. And no, I'm not talking about loving your partner, your children, or your dog. Those matter, yeah, but that's not the point. I'm talking about an activity where the goal is you, your curiosity, your joy, your engagement. Because when constraints disappear, something powerful emerges. Intrinsic motivation. And often flow, that state where time dissolves, where effort feels natural, where thinking becomes sharp, fluid, alive. This is not escapism, this is preparation. Over the last few years, research has been remarkably clear. Studies published in psychology and neuroscience journals shows that regular experiences of flow significantly reduce the risk of anxiety and depression and improve long-term well-being. People who engage in intrinsically motivated activities show better emotional regulation, greater resilience to stress, and high life satisfaction. But it goes further. Research on innovation consistently shows that breakthrough ideas rarely come from homogeneous thinking. They emerge from the collision of perspectives, from people who think differently, see differently, reason differently. Experts in creativity and innovation know and faces that cognitive diversity is one of the strongest predictors of innovation. And where does that diversity come from? Not from standardized careers, not from identical job descriptions. It comes from passions, from side interests, from disciplines that seems irrelevant. People will cultivate deep interests outside their core profession and develop unique mental models. And those mental models are precisely what artificial intelligence struggles to replicate. AI will outperform us at execution, at optimization, at speed. What it won't easily replace is a human who thinks in uncommon ways. The future does not belong to generalists who know a little about everything. It belongs to specialists with strange paths, experts shaped by passion, not only by necessity. Your passion doesn't need to be useful, it needs to be yours. Because what truly matters is not the activity itself, but the way it trains your mind to see the world differently. That difference, multiplied across people, is what creates collective intelligence, a form of intelligence that remains deeply human. So if you ask me again, what is the one thing you must do in 2026? My answer is simple. Protect your humanity, cultivate your passion, enter flow regularly. Not despite the future of work, but because of it. I wish you a passionate new year. See you soon, and don't forget, boost the system.
Clock punch, soul punch, gonna make my own lunch. This ain't my final destination, just another step in my transformation. Till my jump can't think.